Hello everybody, what's up? My name is Gally.
And I am Knight.
And welcome back to...
Great Ace Eternity.
The Great Ace Eternity?
Hi. The Great Ace Eternity.
Part 6.
Don't really have to put the parts in.
You never know.
Yeah. Also,
Somebody
I just realized they have more of the defense badge.
Yeah. All I was going to say there was... Oh, fuck, no, I did.
Somebody made us have to redo the intro because they won't stop yelling.
What I was going to say was, you never know if somebody's just watching these and then, like, they're not paying attention, so they could go from, like, part 23 to 6.
We don't have 23 yet.
Not yet, but
Not
you
yet.
never know.
Oh, it will be.
Anyway, we're pressing for information.
Because...
We need to get information.
Yeah. So...
No, it's not the same thing at all! For a start, I didn't fire the gun! Yes, we've heard this so many times. We have a different opinion on that. The opinion of the uniformed officer versus that of the bludgeon cadet. I don't think so. I mean, we already caught that you're a liar.
Consider this, defendant! Just a moment ago, I blinked!
Did you?
Did you see it? Did you see me blink?
How could I?
And yet, it is undeniable fact that I did blink. So there you have it.
Have what? Tension! The sound of the firearm rang in my ears, and the very next moment, I saw you waving the gun at the Englishman!
I think that says it all, don't you?
Is that you, bro?
No, I gotta do Marge Simpson. Here, hang on.
And
Wait, that was Miss Piggy.
And let us not forget that Miss Piggy is the boss. That the antique dealer witnessed the accused in this moment of incriminating position as well. And isn't that so, Karikuta-san?
What? I didn't hear anything.
Yes!
Yes, it may be true that I was holding the gun at that point in time. But I've told you already that's only because I picked it up off the floor!
Well, obviously, as the culprit, that's the only way you could explain it away.
I just finished drinking my coffee. I was about to leave the restaurant when I noticed a gun on the floor at Dr. Watson's feet, so I picked it up. And exactly that moment, bang! A gunshot rang in my ears too.
Full of events beyond our control, life is.
Maybe you should have given him a Yoda voice. Sorry?
I don't know if I can do a Yoda
What
voice.
do you mean?
In your case, you found the pistol on the floor and I picked it up, which precipitated this testing predicament.
Oh, it wasn't in. I picked it. It was it picked it up.
Whereas, conversely, I failed to pick up the command from the floor. I find myself in an equally testing predicament as a result.
Huh. So it kind of actually sounds like he doesn't think that you did it. Then again,
I think they know you didn't.
yeah, that's right. They've all been sworn to
Anyways,
silence.
the fact remains, myself, I did see you. With pistol in hand, standing over the foreigner.
That is a beautiful knife.
Yeah. But the fact they let him in the court with it.
Yes!
You must have noticed someone else at Dr. Watson's table. There was a lady there.
Objection!
Had you been at pains comes to the point, time and time again, I feel a growling callus in my ear. I missed the word.
Well, you said growling, not growing.
And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman. Not that I know what a woman would look like.
I was about to say, not that you would know. Well, even more people dying at the time. Someone else would have noticed her.
That reminds me. He reminds me of the advisor, counselor, whatever from Mulan.
Oh.
In the song when people were like talking about woman.
Yeah. And it was his mother. Yet the only woman who'd love her is his mother.
Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. The quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant. Which, funny enough, in Japan, they actually close down between lunch and dinner.
So does the hot deli.
Really? Since
Yeah.
when?
We always did because it's like, or not always. We used to because of the whole like this gives us time to like
but pretty
do
much
other things.
They use it for time to not only eat themselves but also prepare for the dinner,
So
which makes
breaks.
sense. But it's like concept in North America is like you never close, whereas them is
You
like
never get to take a break.
yeah no, especially since like they just eat what's at the place or something, or just go somewhere nearby. But it's like you don't even get a free meal at work.
Not anymore.
Anyway.
I know. Of course the place was almost empty. It's what you'd expect. Certainly, 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of a time to eat. Unless you like your snacks. Wonder if there was a reason why the victim was eating at the time of day and why he was alone.
Actually, I usually snack at like 3 or 4.
I just snack whenever I get the chance to, like, find something.
Yeah, anyway.
Yes, Your Excellency, there is indeed a reason.
Oh, we had to do this.
Oh, there you go. There was? Oh, you don't have that bewildered look on your face.
This was found in the victim's jacket pocket. Not the one with the hole, but the other one.
What is that, Counsel?
It is a medical report card, because turns out you can even fail at your health. Your Excellency.
Like you and whatever's in that throat. Deep throat.
No, it's more like scratchy throat. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at a clinic prior to visiting the restaurant.
Hotta Clinic. Yes, there would indeed appear to be an entry for the date in question.
I can't remember the name, but I know that's actually talking about like linking a clinic from future Phoenix Wright games. But I think that's Hotti.
Not Lottie?
No, it's
Oh, wait,
run by
Lottie is.
It's run by a guy who's kind of sleazy and is always like scratching.
Ugh.
It's a discount clinic.
Instead of a dentistry. Oops, I mean plot twist. 19th November, noon to past 1 p.m.
Well, that's the thing. Dentistry originally was done by barbers, I believe. But they
Ugh.
also were the ones who did surgery.
Here, let us cut your mustache and fill in your gums.
And, get rid of the thing in your stomach, Well, it made sense. They had the tools. The very day of the incident.
So the victim went for a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple. The prosecution found no need to submit this evidence before. It is really no bearing on the case.
You're withholding information from the defense team.
I wonder, what do you think, Ryonosuke? You should have waited to answer.
Well, it's hard to see how it could be related, really. No, it's not.
Remember, you can request for it to be entered into the court record as evidence if you think it would be useful.
Should I ask for Dr. Watson's report card to be submitted? Yes.
Oui, monsieur. Would you hit the... Okay, I'm hitting the button. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button.
Yes!
Turns out I've been in the wrong
If I may, I'd like to ask for the medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency.
On what grounds?
I know I said that late.
The court has already heard the conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous. Not to mention that the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern.
Objection!
Whether or not they are concerned is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, you better stop begging. You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence.
Very well. The court will grant the defense's request.
Do you think that's a window or just like...
What, behind him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely a window.
Just like holes. The lines don't go all the way.
Oh, so they don't.
Why am I only noticing this now? I have no idea.
You're too busy reading.
Disc.
Oh, you are.
Youngsters these days are further asserting their rights. It's almost a disturbing trend.
Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report card to the court record. The victim's medical report card has been entered into the court record.
What we need right now is new clues. We just got one. We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first.
Right, I hear you.
Hence, you can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but the day after the festival are ready for you. Or perhaps you have forgotten that these witness testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to retaliate for the accused Korekuta-san.
Reiterate.
Yeah, I know. I realize that's awful. That's exactly what I got. Anyway. Okay.
Report card. No, we don't present.
Yeah, but what? Oops, what did I?
Yeah, hold on one look.
I meant that one.
Yes!
So you actually saw that with your own eyes, did you? The victim,
Saw
Dr.
it?
Watson, dining alone?
That I did. Forgive me for the position I place on you. You win.
You win.
So the testimonies of the old man, the soldier, and the waiter all agree on that point. Isn't that interesting? And let us not forget the inconsistible evidence that we support the statements as well.
My mouth feels weird right
As can clearly be seen, there's only a single beef steak on the victim's table, a meal for one.
No, I know you don't like steak. But I love steak. And I would hate to sit there drinking while someone else eats it in front of me.
You won't catch me doing that.
I don't know. It's like if someone was eating fish in front of you.
No.
The antique stealer, the sergeant, and the waiter testified before. It's not impossible that they're all lying. But if so, then why? If I'm perfectly honest, I have absolutely no idea.
You have no idea whose lines you just read either.
Well, they weren't. I feel...
Yes!
Why aren't you telling the truth?
No, the truth, nothing but the
What?
truth.
What did you say, cadet? I clearly remember.
Oh wait, did I press this already?
There was a woman sitting across the table from the
We're
professor.
just using this a lot.
Perhaps one of you might not have noticed. But for both of you to have failed to see the professor's dining companion, it's just not possible. Unfortunately for you, defendant Naruhodo, it is just the case for these two witnesses alone. Sorry? The waiter, whose testimony the court heard earlier, clearly stated the same thing. He also said the victim was alone. That's right.
Precisely. In other words, you are the sole proponent of this phantom lady.
But I...
If such a woman were indeed present at the scene, the prosecution demands to see proof. And if no such proof exists, the prosecution demands that no further mention of this phantom woman are made. It is a blatant waste of the court's time.
There's nothing I can say to that.
Excellent work, Ryonosuke. We gleaned some new information now.
Well, I guess. But I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see that it brings any real discrepancies to light.
I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see that medical report card you got before. I tried to look at it already.
Oh, you mean this?
Yes, this is a brand new piece of evidence. So perhaps we should examine it in a little more detail. I tried.
How exactly?
But I've already learned that.
Jesus.
I know. That's me weird. It's me do.
Oh, that means we could flip the
Yeah,
waiter's
that's all.
card around.
If it lets us.
Let me do this, please. So
Who's yawning?
Yeah.
made you yawn. Do I have to finish the line before I can do it?
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
I know this! I know, Mizum, I know.
Down. It says Hotta Clinic
Hotta.
on this medical report card. I hate clinics almost as much as I hate hospitals and surgeries.
Aren't they all the same?
When I was 5, I caught the only cold I have ever had in my life. And I remember, even though I felt awful already, I had to have this hideous injection into my right arm. Ugh, I'll never forget it. Never in my whole life.
Sounds like you.
Is this why you got me to voice him?
I don't know.
Most people would give their right arm to have only one cold in their whole life. Anyway, I don't think this is a clinic where they treat people for illnesses like that. Let's keep looking for clues.
Open up.
I just want to click.
It looks like this medical report card was first issued quite some time ago.
It's probably a record of a long-term treatment, that's why. With a family doctor, I imagine.
Well, I can't imagine going to a doctor. I mean, as long as I'm alive, I'm never consulting one.
Well, if you're dead, there'd be no point. So, you don't like doctors, then?
Why would you? They make you drink horrible-tasting medicine, they give you painful injections, and then they demand lots of money from you for all the privilege when you're at your lowest ebb.
You sound like a model patient. With a bad case of stubbornness, no less, for which the only cure is a bit of medicine indeed.
last one, obviously.
Yeah. Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. And there's an entry for the day the professor was killed. Extraction of a molar with topical anesthesia. Extraction of a
Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out?
It would seem so. Just before the incident, he had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps they used laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain relief.
Yeah, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you feeling pain.
There's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well. Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure, unless anesthetic effects have passed.
Really?
Sounds like information worth bearing in mind.
Medical report card's information has been updated to the court record. The new information. The meaning of that one particular statement totally changes.
Tiffany.
I know.
There we go.
This button.
There we go. The music stopped.
Yay! And he raises it.
Well, I think,
What are you whispering, lad? Call yourself a lawyer?
I wish I could. But first and foremost here, I'm the accused.
What do you think he was actually studying? Because I know he had an English class.
No idea. Maybe it tells us at the end.
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, no, Suke. Everyone stumbles on the roads occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it.
Thanks, Kazuma.
I could see it quite clearly in that cross-examination you just carried out. When you raised your hand straight up like that, so purposely, you knew exactly what it is you wanted to say. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking.
All right. Thanks for the advice. Korotokatan? Korokutak-san. This is a medical report card belongs to the victim.
I see, and I don't see what of it, boy.
Comparing what was written on this report card with your witness's statement, something clearly doesn't add up.
Dear me, have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur?
Sorry, what?
You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel.
But
Let's see if I can explain it in words you might understand. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon. The victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whether he may or may not have done before that is completely irrelevant.
But that's...
Remember, Ryanosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point.
Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There is surely no need to prolong this trial further. The witness testimonies the courts have heard have been clear and concise, unlike my voice. This medical report card has no bearing on the matter at all, for the simple reason that there was no one else besides a pale-faced pupil who could...
Oh, shit!
Oh, boy, this guy to slap on.
This medical report card has nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that?
What? That outburst has petrified me, boy.
Too bad it didn't fully. Then I wouldn't have to voice you.
Of course, I believe it. How could it possibly be relevant?
Perhaps because Hotta Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic.
Oh, boy, got mad.
A dental clinic? What's that?
Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted,
What's this now?
And furthermore, if I told you that as a result the victim had been forbidden from eating, just what are you trying to say? He had orders not to eat? So what? It's all written up here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthetic wears off.
What? No, that can't.
Korkatu-san? I know that wasn't correct.
We'll just go.
Korkuta?
What, boy? What? Korekota.
As you just heard, when he was killed sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all.
No. But why would they be stupid enough to make us lie when there's evidence to the contrary?
Additionally, there's more. You have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. But that cannot possibly be the case. Because the victim, as we now know, had just had one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic.
Oh wait, that was wrong person. Expertly done, partner.
What is this nonsense, you little upstart? This is supposed to be a case where I could just kiss Bridget's ass. These are baseless accusations. Just look at this photographic evidence. You can clearly see a plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection!
Use your head, if you can. That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. You can't follow the logic.
Lola, lola,
How dare you!
I think it's fair to say the tables in this restaurant case have turned. Get it? Wouldn't you agree, Ryonosuke?
Yes, most definitely.
He's getting there.
So having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves only one very crucial conundrum.
Yeah, okay.
Why did some bitch waste that steak?
Well, she wasted a man too, so.
Who in fact was eating this pictured steak?
Beef steak.
The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel.
Not really, but we will be next time.
This has been Gally.
This has been there.
We'll see y'all next time.
Bye bye, everybody.